What's up, crypto tubers? It's JJ, aka Cryptographic, out here enjoying some of this beautiful Melbourne sun. I just wanted to drop a quick video. Happy New Year! It's the first video of the new year. I'm working on Ghost Mode episode 1 to bring that out later today, but I wanted to just talk about something real quick using something that happened last night or earlier this morning as an example. And one of the things that I do, I've mentioned it in my first trading video, how to make a living off cryptocurrency, and I've mentioned it a couple of times since, but I just wanted to reiterate something. And this is one of the most important things for me as to do with my day trading. One of the most important things that I do to make sure that I don't make rash decisions, and that I don't make emotional decisions, and I don't make decisions that are ultimately going to cause me grief and cause me to come out at a loss. So this morning was about 4 a.m. or 4:30 a.m. and I woke up and had a look at Bittrex, as you do at 4:30 a.m. in the morning. Most of you will understand. And I looked, a couple of my trades that I'd entered in last night had filled, so that was good. And I had a quick look at the front page and I saw that ADA was slightly in the red. And I was chatting to a few of the guys on the YouTube channel, and I said, I don't usually drop calls, like I don't usually drop live calls. It's not really what I'm about. I don't like the idea of people just following what you say and just jumping on whatever coin you say without doing their own research and technical analysis. But this particular one, I don't know, ADA is such a rock solid coin, and it's got such good support that I really wasn't worried about it. And I thought, hey, I'll just chuck it there in the trading tips channel in the Discord. And so I bought in. I had a look and noticed that it was down near its 24-hour low. It was sitting around 5,000 sats. So I bought 1,000 or so, a little bit over 1,000 units at 5,050 sats, 5050. Had a look at the 24-hour high, and it was almost up at 6k. It was 5997 sats, 5997. So I was on my mobiles and the iPhone, so I didn't really have much of a chance to do much TA, technical analysis or research on it. But I had a quick look at the order book and I noticed that there was a lot of support. There were a couple of nice big jagged buy walls supporting it, and there was far more volume on the buy side than there was on the sell side. So I thought to myself, yeah, look, this looks pretty good. ADA is a pretty solid bet anyway. Even if the trade doesn't go through, I'm happy to have a bag of 1,000 or so ADA in my day trading wallet. Wasn't too stressed about it, so I dropped it on the Discord. One of my boys from there came in on it with me, Brooklyn Skull. Shout out to Brooklyn Skull. And I told everyone, look, I'm just going to set my exit as I do and go back to sleep. So I set my exit a bit below the 24-hour high at 5,800 sats, and I went back to sleep. So this is the main thing that I want to talk about, and this is the main thing that I'm going to call just the set and forget, yeah? The set and forget method. And I mentioned this in the first one, where once I've done my TA, once I've done my research, and I've chosen an entry point, I set my exit point, I set my sell, and I walk away from the trade, yeah? This is one of the most important things for me, because some guys, they're professional traders, right? And they can sit there and they can watch the charts 24/7. They can watch it ticking up and down and green candles and red candles, and they can sit there and watch it all day and remain calm and keep their emotions in check. I can't do that. I'm not a professional day trader, right? As I've mentioned before, I just try and pay my bills with the day trading, and the rest of my port is just holding good coins, yeah, holding projects that I believe in because I believe in the tech. So I said to the guys, I'm gonna set my exit at 5,800. Place your bets if I'm gonna wake up in a few hours and the ADA is gonna be sold. Brooklyn Skull jumped in on it for me. Shout out again. And so I woke up to notification on my phone from Brooklyn Skull saying cryptographic 5800 sats, we sold, yay, it is sold. So what I want to highlight in this particular situation is just after I made that trade, right? Just after I entered in onto ADA and made the trade, it instantly started climbing again. It was at about 5250 sats, and I thought, oh great, it's bounced right back up, I've entered it right at the right time. And then straight away we went into another red candle and it dropped down below, dropped to 5100 and then 5050 and then 5020, and it dropped below my entry point, yeah? And I saw that little red candle starting to come in. Now, at this point, because I've been doing this for a while now, this could have very easily been, and this many times in the past has been the time where I go, oh shit, I made a mistake, it's dropping, and bail out really quickly at a loss, yeah? And just jump out of the trade really quickly at a loss. But because I've been doing this for a while and I have my rules, I said to myself, nah, lock the phone, turn it off, go back to sleep. So I turned it off, went back to sleep, left the trade open, and when I wake up, it's sold, and then bang, I think it was about $185 I made off that trade. So look, that's just, like I said, I pay my bills with day trading, so that's, you know, that's my phone bill. That's my monthly phone bill is $120. It's my phone bill paid plus $60, a little bit extra to play around with, you know. And you'll notice that if you do this with your trading, my Bittrex trading wallet actually came down around Christmas. I withdrew a lot of funds, and it came down to, I think it was down to about $600 US in there, and now I'm sitting back up at about 1200. So I've doubled that again in the last 4 or 5 days, just by doing set and forget trades similar to this one, just by doing your technical analysis. Although I admit on ADA there wasn't much technical analysis apart from just checking the order book, checking the buy volume. But doing that technical analysis, doing that research, setting your entry point, setting your exit point, setting a set amount of profit that you want from the trade, and then walking away. Because if you sit there watching that chart constantly, as I used to do, the emotions are eventually going to grab the better of you, man. You see that price jumping and falling so quickly, and it's just it's near impossible to hold yourself together and not let the constant fluctuation of that price affect you emotionally and make you make a stupid decision. So I encourage you guys to try that, the set and forget, we'll call it. So I encourage you guys to give that a go. Set that exit point, set that target profit range, and just get out of it. And of course, no, this doesn't happen on every trade that I do, but they always bounce back eventually, yeah. And most of the time, you like I said, you want to have, you know, 2 or 3 grand in your trading wallet, and you only want to be entering with, you know, $500 to $800 worth on each trade. You never want to be entering all in on something and then being left in a position, if the trade doesn't come through, where your entire trading wallet is tied up in this one trade that didn't go through, that you're now sitting at a loss, and you don't want to sell, so you're left holding all of your trading funds, which you could be using to make more money in this losing trade. Yeah. So happy New Year, guys. I'm gonna go get a bit more sun and then go back home and work on a couple of videos for you guys. I'm looking forward to 2018. It's been a good holiday period. The Patreon's up and running. I want to say thanks to all those early guys that jumped in on the Patreon. Links down in the description. As always, plenty of links down in the description. Different exchanges you can join, if Bittrex or Poloniex or sorry, I don't like Poloniex, but Bitfinex or any of the other exchanges aren't accepting right now. There are plenty of other links to other exchanges down below. You can find me anywhere else on social media, whether it's Facebook. The Facebook group is called Cryptographic. Twitter, my handle is @Cryptographic. Patreon/Cryptographic. YouTube/C/Cryptographic. Anywhere you search Cryptographic, it's the same name. Steam it, Cryptographic. Same spelling, same name. You'll be able to find me anywhere. And anyone who likes what I do, if I could just get a small amount of you guys to pay to pay even just the $2 a month tier on the Patreon, it would help me greatly to be able to focus all of my time on the YouTube channel, on bringing you guys valuable content, and scrapping all the other business stuff that I do in my day-to-day, yeah? So be sure to check it out on Patreon. check out my trading playlist if you haven't yet, and of course join the Discord. We've got a fabulous community in there. The Discord's really turning into a wonderful place, full of good people on every level, willing to answer whatever question you have, whether it's a security question, a mining question, a trading question, whatever it is. We have a beautiful community of people in there. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone in the Discord again, and just remember guys, set and forget, 2018 is our year. Let's do it. Peace out. Cryptographic.